Take a deep breath, slow down, and imagine this. The very first moments of your day, before the noise, before the messages, before the pressure, are not empty moments. They are sacred. They are an invitation. Every morning, God is already waiting for you. Not with condemnation, not with pressure, but with love, with direction, with peace. And the way you begin your morning will quietly shape everything that follows. Your thoughts, your decisions, your emotions, your faith. So today, I want to walk with you, slowly, step by step, through what I call the perfect morning habits for a Christian. Not rules, but rhythms. Not religion, but relationship. Not pressure, but presence. The first habit begins even before you touch your phone. Before you check anything, before you speak to anyone, you turn your heart to God. Even if your eyes are still half closed, even if your mind is not fully awake, you whisper something simple. Lord, thank you for this new day. You see, many people wake up and immediately enter stress. They check notifications, compare themselves, rush into worries. But a believer begins differently. A believer begins with awareness. Awareness that life is a gift, that breath is a gift, that this day was not earned, it was given. So you start with gratitude. And not complicated words, simple words. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for another chance. Thank you for your mercy. This changes everything, because gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present, from fear to faith, from pressure to peace. Then, don't rush. Stay there for a moment. Let your heart wake up, not just your body. The second habit is surrender. Now, listen carefully. Most people start their day trying to control everything, their plans, their image, their future. But a Christian starts the day by releasing control. You say, Lord, this day belongs to you. That is powerful, because when you surrender your day to God, you are not becoming weak, you are becoming aligned. You are saying, guide my steps, order my decisions, protect my heart. You stop living randomly, and you start living intentionally. And here is something deep. When you give God your morning, you give Him permission to shape your entire day. Now, the third habit. This is where many people struggle, but it is one of the most important. The Word. Yes, opening the Bible, but don't see it as a duty. See it as a conversation. God is speaking, and you are listening. Even if it is just a few verses, even if your English is not perfect, even if you read slowly, it doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. What matters is your heart. You can take one verse and sit with it. Read it again. Whisper it. Think about it. What is God telling me through this? Let the Word enter you, not just your eyes, but your spirit. Because what you consume in the morning will shape your thinking all day. If you consume fear, you will carry anxiety. If you consume comparison, you will feel insecurity. But if you consume truth, you will walk in confidence. And remember, you are not just learning English, you are feeding your soul. So read slowly, pronounce the words, let your spirit grow while your language grows. Now, after listening comes speaking. The fourth habit is prayer, but not rushed prayer, not mechanical words, real, honest, simple conversation. Talk to God like you talk to someone who loves you deeply, because He does. Tell Him how you feel. Lord, I feel tired. I feel anxious. I don't understand everything. God is not impressed by perfect sentences. He is moved by sincere hearts.
And this is powerful for you, because as you pray in English, you are not just practicing language, you are building intimacy. Ask Him for guidance, ask Him for strength, ask Him for wisdom, but also listen. Yes, prayer is not only speaking, it is also silence. Take a few seconds, no words, just presence. In that silence, God often speaks in peace, in clarity, in quiet assurance. Now, the fifth habit, guarding your mind. Listen carefully. The first voices you hear in the morning will influence your thoughts, so be careful. Don't immediately open social media. Don't compare your life. Don't absorb negativity. Instead, protect your peace. You can listen to worship. You can repeat a verse. You can declare truth. For example, I am guided today. I am not alone. God is with me. These are not just words. They are spiritual alignment, because your thoughts create direction. Now, the sixth habit, intentional planning with God. Yes, you can plan your day, but don't plan alone. Invite God into your schedule. Before you rush into tasks, take a moment. Lord, help me prioritize what matters. Because being busy is not the same as being effective, and being productive is not the same as being purposeful. Let God guide your priorities, your conversations, your decisions. Now, something very important. The seventh habit. Walking in identity. When you leave your morning, you don't leave empty. You leave filled. You leave anchored. You leave knowing who you are. You are not defined by your past. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not defined by people's opinions. You are defined by God. So remind yourself, I am loved. I am chosen. I am guided. When you carry this identity, your entire behavior changes. You speak differently. You react differently. You walk differently. Now let me tell you something powerful. Morning habits are not about perfection. You will have days where you feel distracted, days where you feel tired, days where you don't feel anything. Do it anyway, because discipline builds what feelings cannot sustain. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. You don't need to do everything perfectly, you just need to show up. Every morning, again and again and again. And over time, something beautiful happens. Your mind becomes calmer. Your heart becomes stronger. Your faith becomes deeper. You begin to notice God not just in the morning, but throughout the entire day. In conversations, in decisions, in unexpected moments. Because you didn't just start your day with God, you carried Him with you. So tomorrow morning, don't rush, don't scroll, don't stress. Wake up and remember, God is already there, waiting, not to judge you, but to walk with you. And as you build these habits day after day, your English will grow, your confidence will grow, but more importantly, your relationship with God will grow, and that will change everything.